Lance, I'm gonna say it's this one. Which one was it? Was that? What the? Hey, adventurer. Lance and I were just playing 3-card Monty, and he keeps taking all my money. I don't know how, but... Let's go cook something. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nerd Culture Cooking. I want to thank you for joining me for our fourth dish. I'm super excited to make this dish. There's a lot that I love about trout, which is what we're going to be cooking. But thank you for watching my last video. That is where we all discovered that I dislike anise liqueur. Yeah, it is way too potent for me, and while I enjoy a good fennel,
Shut up!
I can enjoy fennel, like in sausage or something, but the anise liqueur, that was just too much. I had some family members try the dish, and they enjoyed it, but they like anise liqueur, so we all discover new things about ourselves every day. Isn't that something? But today we're gonna make something I'm rather pumped and I know I will enjoy. It is called pan-seared knucklehead trout. Ironically, someone had called me Knucklehead Trout just the other day. This calls for just a few ingredients, and one of my favorites being rainbow trout. I love rainbow trout especially. A, because it tastes good. B, I love to fish it with my uncle. We always go fishing for trout in the spring. Hey, Uncle Mike. And C, the word rainbow is in it. It only made sense for me being super gay and, well... like I said, it only calls for a few recipes. It shouldn't take a long time to cook. I think that's the one thing. The only critical thing I would have to... Critical Role. The only critical thing I would have to say about this book is it doesn't like say the cook times, like how long something should cook for, how long the preparation should be. If that's the only thing bad I have to say about the book, I think it's pretty good, huh? That was weird. I winked at you. Let's get into the ingredients, shall we? We're gonna need 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika, kosher salt and pepper. You can get 4 trout fillets. I have 2 fillets. I think I'm funny. 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 lemon halved, 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, 1 shallot finely chopped. If you're looking for something to make fun of me about, I had no idea that a shallot, I just didn't know what a shallot was. I was looking all over the greenery part and then I wasn't finding it, and finally I just looked it up and it said it's an onion. So I learned that a shallot is an onion, and you learned that I barely know anything about cuisine, cooking, and food. With all that said, let's get cooking. Do you like my shirt, by the way? Kind of goes with the theme. I don't know. First, you need to preheat the oven to 250. So we need to put a 1/4 cup of flour, teaspoon of paprika, and then 1/2 teaspoon, and then 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. We gotta whisk that together. Whisk it, whisk with a WH. And then we're gonna set that aside. Now we gotta salt the fish. Oh, that sounded weird. Feel that slappy sound? All right, now the fish is done. Just kidding, now we set it aside. Next, we gotta put a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And that's about a 1/4 cup. Just for fun. All right, that's enough. 1 tablespoon of butter. And just 1 more for fun. We have a lot of fun here. And then we're gonna just swirl it around. Now we need to do some serious dredging. Oh man, I gotta say, these fillets are very big. Make sure you turn your heat up a little bit to a medium is probably good. And then it's time to put her in. So you want to put the fillet down with the skin facing down. And like that, we're cooking. Check the bottom sides if it's getting nice and crispy. I love a crispy side with the skin on it. I don't know about you, but it's really good. So once it really starts to crisp up, oh my God, grab your spatula, and I want to grab something to make sure. You gotta carefully take it up with your spatula and just flip it over. Once this is cooked enough, cooked thoroughly, I'm going to put it back in the pie tray I was using. I washed it, I cleaned it, and you're gonna put it into the oven, which we have warming, to just keep it warm while we finish up the rest of the dish, and we'll get to eat. Now it's time to cut our lemon. First of all, I know I'm not using a chopping knife, I'm using a steak knife. I just can't get to the other knives right now because one of my lights is using the drawer. We need to juice 1/2, and then we're gonna save the next half for after the trout are done. So let's put the juice in something about one of these little espresso things. Look how cute they are. So we're just gonna juice it. And we're gonna set aside the juice once it's done. Well, folks, I discovered that shallot also makes me cry. So it's 2 to 1 now. Put the shallots in. I put the rest of the butter in here. And on a medium to low setting. And while we're at it, we're going to add a little bit more salt and pepper. You want all the butter to melt. You want the shallots to cook a little bit, like saute. It says till you get like a nutty aroma. We'll see if that's accurate. I assume it is. Usually if I don't get whatever result it tells me, it's because I'm doing something wrong, which is very, very plausible. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. You're gonna turn the heat off. You're gonna take your lemon juice. You're just gonna beep, beep, beep. That smells really good. And then we're gonna pour some of this concoction over it. Whoopsie. If it's half as good as it tastes, smells, I don't know. Whoops. So add your chopped parsley. I usually kind of just grab it from the stems because I'm lazy. Lance is vigorously licking the floor below me. I'm gonna put a lemon. Ooh, that looks nice and presentable. Look at that. Well, if this tastes as good as it smells, I think we got a winner here. So, without further ado, wow. Wow. It's gonna be really hard for me not to eat the other fillet. That's the only thing I gotta say. I should have made more. This is like really good. My favorite recipe so far. First of all, the fish, this trout, I lucked out with it, is really meaty. And then all the flavors that's soaked up with the shallot and everything. Wow. This is quite a change from the last time, isn't it? I really want to finish this right now, and I think you guys should make this too. Thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Until then, all right, wait, ready? Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you.